All objections are reasonable and justifiable. You're not trying to kill objections. Don't deny them or try to prove your prospects wrong. Instead, here's another C.A.R.E acronym you can apply. C for confirm and clarify. 1. Ensure you're not misunderstanding or misinterpreting by repeating it back to them. 2. Try to understand if there is an underlying issue, concern, false belief, or misconception that isn't explicitly communicated or is hiding behind this excuse of an objection. Uncover these by questioning or asking your prospects to elaborate. For example, a vague objection could be, "I don't think this is the right time." A possible responses to confirm or clarify could be, "When do you believe this would be more appropriate?" This gets them to elaborate. Are you worried that working with a consultant is too time-intensive? This might uncover a false belief about the means. Do you think your team is still too small for this? Perhaps they harbor an internal false belief? Are you concerned that investors are away and unresponsive during the holiday season, or maybe an external false belief? What if they're dancing around it and not providing a clear answer? This is the only place in the sales process where I recommend making an assumption. For instance, one of the most common objections is, "I'll think about it." Respond with an assumption like, "What is it you're not sure about? Is it too expensive, or do you not like the color?" Any assumption you make should help you uncover the real objection. If it's incorrect, the prospect will often gladly correct you. If you hit the nail on the head, it'll allow you to quickly identify their concerns. They might respond with, "No, it's not too expensive. I just need to talk to my spouse about it." To which you could reply along the lines of, "No problem. Feel free to jump on a call or take a picture of it to send to them." 3. Lastly, determine whether this is the only objection or if there are multiple. Acknowledge it. You don't necessarily have to agree with them, but you need to communicate that you understand why they perceive it as such and how they've developed that belief. Denying will only further antagonize them. Align yourself with them by empathizing and validating their opinion and objections. Respond. Here are 2 tips. 1. Instead of the use yes and. If you've affirmed their objection, but begin your response with "but," you're denying their perspective or insinuating they are wrong. Even if you're not doing so intentionally, it will make them unconsciously defensive. Yes, and further validates their concern and opens the opportunity to dive deeper into it. 2. Reframe. If the objection stems from a false belief or misconception, provide new information that will shift their perspective. Using the previous objection of, "I don't think this is the right time," here's how you might respond. Are you worried that working with a consultant is too time-intensive? Confirming and clarifying. Many rightfully perceive that working with a consultant is time-consuming. Acknowledging their objection. This is because most consultants are incentivized to draw out their projects since they bill by the hour. Notice the response doesn't open with a "but." This is a type of yes and. We intentionally price based on scope of work to motivate our consultants to be efficient, reframing their perspective. Furthermore, our result-oriented retainer fees ensures we aren't cutting corners just to complete a project and are equally vested in your success. Addressing another potential objection in advance. Lastly, E for ensure. Verify whether what you've presented adequately addresses their concern. If not, continue to explore why they don't think so or if other potential concerns haven't been discussed. Found this valuable? Visit caremethodology.com for the 100% free, no email required to access ebook. Selling Ethically, the C.A.R.E Methodology.